Hey guys, this is Haunted Skull back again to do another restoration video, and today, as I'm showing the mini bottle here, we're going to replace the gear on the 2009 variant of the Edwardian Butler, as well as grease up the motor, because at the moment the eyes are only just twitching a tiny bit. I did it to this guy and it works great now. His eyes move really fast. This guy hasn't had an issue. Oh yeah, he had a split gear last year, but in this video I'm going to show you how to repair one of these, because as I know, this guy is very common in the UK, and as he's quite an old prop, like some of you guys are probably having some issues with him, so here we are. So first what you're going to need to do is remove the staples around the neck. As you can see, I have took this apart before, because when I got him he had a split gear in the eyes. So I gave him a new gear, and it was a used one, so I'm going to give him another one today. But as you can see, I'm going to take them out with a flathead screwdriver, and we should be in the head mechanism, so I'll see you there. So now guys, we've got the head took apart, all of the staples are out, but should have about 4 or 5 staples, depending on which one. They don't really precisely put an amount of the same amount of staples in on each of these, but he has 4 staples. This one used to have 6, but now it has 5 because I took them apart before and the other one broke. So what you're going to need to do now, to make it easier for this to repair, is unscrew the adapter jack, because you don't want this sort of like dangling down while you're taking the eye mechanism out, or else it could pull these wires off. So take the screws out, and yeah, this part is free now, so let's give you a look inside the head real quick so you know what you're going into. You can see, before I took this apart I didn't know how to get the motor out. I thought it was going to be easy repair, but it doesn't really matter if you damage anything on the inside, but make sure to be cautious around that motor, as I sort of did a bad job on it and around those gears. But now, as I like to do, I unscrew these really tiny screws around the eye mechanism here. As you can sort of see them, there's one there and there's one there. So that's what I do it. How I do it. You can also, I haven't tried this before, but I've heard you can push the eyes through, because they're sort of like hot glued onto the head itself. So you could do that. But I don't have any hot glue on me right now, so I'm just going to do it the way I did it before, so I'll see you once this is out. So guys, now the eye mechanism is out, by the way, when you're doing this you're going to have all sorts of sizes of screwdrivers. You've got to have this really sort of like small one, but it's not, I've seen smaller than this screwdriver, but I ended up doing it with this one, which is a regular size, but it's not a big one. So yeah, and as I've said, you need a flathead for the staples. Let's give you a closer look at the mechanism here. This is all it is. You've got this motor here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that out as well. So we should have really quick eye movement. It'll just like how his will look. I'm going to use him as a test. We'll plug these in, because my 2009 Butler is downstairs at the moment, but I'll show you him when he's full, when this is restored, obviously. But yeah, his eyes are in very nice condition. Full. They're still the original colour and everything, as you can see, just like the mini Butler. And on his is faded out kind of bit. It kind of so it's like turquoise. Right, I'm going to stop comparing these guys, but what you're going to need to do now is unscrew these 4 screws here, because that's what's holding the bracket on. Or you could, in fact, let's make this easier. You could unscrew these 3 screws, that one, and that one, and then you can take the gearbox off. So I'll do that, and I'll show you the next step. So guys, so this has been took off. So this is all it is basically. It's just a spinning knob, and it goes between the groove, and it makes the eyes move side to side. That's basically how it works. This isn't really fitting into the head, so it's not really doing it the best right now, but yeah, so what you're going to need to do now is take off these 3 screws, and then you're into the main gearbox for the eyes. So guys, we've got the gearbox open now, as you can see. There's half of it, that's the square shaft. It's still in very nice condition. And there's a smaller gear that makes contact with the motor, and there's two other gears right here. But here's the issue, if it's split, this will come off easily. And this one I used out of something else, but yeah, I'm going to replace it anyway for the sake of this, because I'm going to have to clean the motor out anyway. I'm not sure if you can see that. But I used an 8-tooth gear. These originally used a 9-tooth gear, which I have got. That's what I'll be putting in this. So we'll take the motor out, clean it, put a new gear on there, and I'll show you once this is fixed. Also, if I did forget to mention, if the gear does split on these, it'll and if it's still spinning, it is actually quite noticeably loud, and it'll keep moving if it's split, and it'll eventually jam up. So yeah, I just thought I'd add that in. So guys, I'm going to give it a test run on this Butler to show you how it's going so far. By the way, this is before I go into the motor, so what you're going to see after is better. So here we are. Try to get focus there. So it's moving pretty slow compared to how it's supposed to move, so I'm going to clean it and we'll show you after. So guys, after a few minutes, we've cleaned out the motor, and we've got it working really good now. So and I've also had to change out this because it wasn't making contact correctly, but that was all right because I had a spare motor going. So we'll show you this now. So here we are.
Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope I may be of some service.
As you can see, that's a big difference. So I'm going to put this back in the mechanism, and yeah, we'll put the head back together, and we'll show you on the actual 2009 Butler. So, and I'm pretty sure this will move much quicker now, and it'll last much longer too. So yeah. So guys, got the motor all back together. It's got a brand new gear. It's all greased up in there, so not going to worry about that dying anytime soon. So I'm going to show it to you right now. So here we are. Much better. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a bit more solder on around here because I accidentally knocked one arm off, and probably go over the wires to make them more strong because the solders are getting a bit old now. It's over 10 years old, this specific Butler is. Yeah, on the next clip I'll reassemble the head, so yeah. So guys, I've now put him back together, and let me give you the final demonstration. So here we are.
I say, what a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening.
Gotta say, this guy works amazing now. I think his eyes, in fact, actually work better than when these first came, because the eyes only moved a little bit. After I've lubricated now I've lubricated the motor and gears, it actually works amazing. But it turns out on my model, it turns out it only works with an 8-tooth gear, not a 9-tooth, because it was making really loud noises when I put a 9-tooth gear in, so I just put another 8-tooth in, so yeah.
I bid you welcome to our humble abode. May I offer you something enticing?
Let's give you a few more of his phrases.
Ah, welcome. Shall I stable your horse for you? Come right in. Won't you join our festivities in the Grand Hall?
So yeah, that's the end of the video guys, and yeah, thanks for watching.